Hi Libra, and welcome to Esotera Tarot. My name is Lydia, and today I am pulling energies for you and your person, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if you don't see your story here today, then check one of my other videos for your other placements. If this reading does resonate with you, then let me know in the comments below. And if you're interested in a one-to-one reading with me, check the description box for my Calendly links. And with that, Libra, we're just going to jump straight in and get you some energies for you and your person. Okay, can you show me Libra and their person, please? Libra and their person, please. Libra and their person, please. Libra and their person. Libra and their person, please. Libra and their person. Okay. Oh, we've got Death, but it's on his side. Okay. We have the Moon in the connection. And your person, the Magician, on their side. Okay, so you are either closing or opening into a death process. Don't be afraid of that, Libra. Death processes are there to serve us. We always come out the other side, bigger, brighter and better. There's a connection and something hidden under the energy between you and your other person, and your person is manifesting something, or they're closing out on manifesting something. Sorry, as I started this reading, it absolutely started hammering it down with rain outside as I was talking about the moon. Sorry if you can hear that. I'll try and edit it out. If not, just a little note there, just started raining. Some of you may be really torn up about this. So yeah, you're sensing an ending because you don't know what's going on in the connection, but your person's making moves, or at least they're preparing to make some moves, or their manifestation is coming out a little bit skewy. We're going to clarify, we're going to jump in and find out exactly what's going on there for you, Libra. Right, can we please clarify death on its side for Libra, please? Death on its side? Shuffle properly, please, for Libra. Thank you. Death on its side for Libra, please. Death on its side for Libra. For Libra, please. Death on its side there for Libra. For Libra. Death on its side. One more shuffle, please. Thank you. Right. Oh, we've got the Ace of Cups. We have the Emperor. And we have the Six of Wands. Just got like, no matter how much you try, this isn't really coming together the way you would have hoped. Yeah, so at some point you were feeling really great, really confident, very, very much yourself in your own authority, in your own authority, and empowered. And from that place of empowerment and feeling great, you wanted to share those emotions with somebody. You offering somebody something. Could be an apology, but I can't see anything going down, but we'll find out when we clarify. And it's because you're sensing an end coming, so it's like almost like, let me put in a little bit more to try and maybe prevent this ending, this change. Or this is a result of your death process. So you're like, I've come into my own confidence, I've come into my own, I know I'm abundant, I know I've got it, I know what's going on, I know what I'm about. I now feel ready that I now want to share this with somebody. Okay, something like that. Okay, can we clarify the connection, please, under the moon? And clarify the moon. See, the moon hides things. You're not seeing the whole picture here, Libra. Right, can we clarify the moon, please? The moon. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles. The Six of Cups and the Hermit. Okay, so you feel very much alone, but you are actually connected to another energy. I believe the energy that you are offering this cup to. Or opening your heart towards. The connection is there, but at the moment I'm seeing two single people, one in hermit mode, one in their abundance, like in self-abundance, self-reliance, maintaining self, two very distinct energies. I believe you're only connected now through an energetic connection. I don't think that you're in contact. I don't think you're not in contact because there's a problem. I don't think you've fallen out. You're just... You don't live together, you're not in an established relationship or anything like that. You still identify as two separate people, but there's undeniable that there is a connection there. Okay, right. Who is this? What's the Magician doing here on his side in Libra's person's energy? Can you please clarify the Magician? Clarify the Magician, please. Cards for the Magician. One more shuffle for the Magician, please. The Magician. What do I say? Oh, the Fool. The Seven of Swords and the Eight of Swords. So your person has been in their head about something. Are they sneaking out on you, Libra? Kind of looks like they're preparing to go on a new path. But I don't know if that's with you or without you. Either way, they've been kind of stuck in their head about it. It's not a decision that they've made lightly, and I think they're going on a new path without you, but that new path is distorted. It's not coming from the best place. It's like they've gone, right, this feels off, I'm gone, without actually really looking at whether or not it's the connection that feels off or they're overthinking and being stuck in their head, and it's coming from them being stuck in their head. This is Seven of Swords here. It's like a self-deception. Now I'm gonna, just cut and run now, just to like save myself the time and investment in something I know is going to fail without any evidence that that's going to fail. That comes from fear. That always comes from fear. Right, okay, I'm going to clarify the Page of Cups in your energy there. That's why you're feeling the end there. You're feeling an ending coming because they are moving on to something else. But something tells me that it's not the end of the story for you too, put it that way. Okay, can I get the Page of Cups there, please? The Page of Cups. The Page of Cups, please. And the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups. Yeah, the Five of Wands. The Page of Cups again, clarifying the Page of Cups, and strength. It's taking an immense amount of strength to keep this going. I feel really conflicted about it. I do feel connected to them. There is love in this connection and affection, but I feel conflicted about giving that out at this time. Even though I really, really want to, it is taking strength within me to do that. Okay. Can I clarify the Emperor, please? The Emperor. The Emperor. It's like you keep getting hurt. Every time you extend to them, you get hurt. It just ends up in, or they misread your intention or something like that. There's tension there. There's tension on your end. And you're trying to keep your heart open and pure and, not let it bother you, but it's difficult. Okay, can I get the Emperor, please? Yeah, we've got the King of Cups in reverse. We've got the Six of Pentacles and we have the Nine of Pentacles. So you may be the Nine of Pentacles energy here, feeling in abundance. You're doing really good by yourself. You're investing in yourself. You're trying to be like your best version, living your best life. You are giving to yourself and you kind of evenly balance there with your Pentacle energy on who you give to and how you receive. Now you're telling me that this is feeling a little bit cut off for you. So they're not giving to you. They're not giving to you really what you want. And do you know what's occurring to me now? Because I've literally just done a Virgo reading and they came up with very strong Libra cards. So there's Libras here with strong Virgo placements. Go to the Virgo reading. If you have come here from the Virgo reading, then hello again. Yeah, I think I can see a similar story panning out. Don't not say it's the same. But yeah, there are some correspondences here that we might see some more of them. But yeah, you see the King of Cups in reverse. He can be he's emotionally withholding, is emotional restraint. I think that's coming from your person's side, but you're feeling the emotional restraint. So it's like they might be there with you in person, but you're not feeling them there emotionally anymore. But it's because they're kind of moving out. They're checking out a little bit on you there, Libra. Okay, can I get the Six of Wands, please? The Six of Wands. The Six of Wands there. The Six of Wands. Judgment. This might be an energy you've had dealings with before. Yeah, the Five of Swords and Temperance. You've been trying to get this off the ground for a while and you've been feeling really good about it. Like it's not like you've been dragging your feet the whole time, but there has been tension and conflict for you and your feelings towards this for a while. You show me to make a decision. I mean, you already made this decision. This is like in a past position. So some time passed. There was a conflict. You made a decision to continue going in the connection while still kind of reserving some power back for yourself, which is great. And just kind of seeing how this person pans out, just kind of leaving them alone and just seeing what they're doing, not chasing them. This is not chaser energy here. You're like, I'm open, but I'm not going to chase you, which is great. That's really good. Not easy for you though. Show me, conflict here. Okay, right. I'm going to clarify your person's energy next there, Libra. Can you just clarify the Fool for me in Libra's person's energy, please? The Fool in Libra's person's energy. The Fool, please. The Fool in Libra's person's energy. Libra's person's energy, please. Temperance again. Samhain, which is like the winter months. It's like feeling in Samhain, it's like after the harvest. So the harvest came in, it felt really great, and then now we're kind of, you know, in kind of like a barren, sort of very dark landscape here, not really knowing where to go, which way to look, in the dark. Very similar vibes to the High Priestess. With the High Priestess, she's following her inner knowing. With Samhain, as you can see the lady on the card, she's looking externally for someone to show her where to go. Okay, then we've got the Ace of Cups. It's like this person's following their heart, or at least they're trying to follow their heart. They are quite a bit disconnected here, but they're showing that they're willing to give it time, and that's something to do with their new beginning. They feel like they need a new beginning, in almost like getting to know themselves before they can commit to somebody else. That's kind of what I'm getting from their vibe. Okay, can I get the Seven of Swords there, please? The Seven of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords. Yeah, here we go. This is the Death card again. Yeah. We have the element of water, which is not like the Ace of Cups, which is it's just basically the element of water. In this deck is slightly different to the Rider-Waite. So this is about being connected to the overall energy of love. They are disconnected from that at the moment. So not just love from you and other people, the overall energy of love they're disconnected from. I think that they've identified that because they've shown me that their Ace of Cups, which is their open heart, is in a bit of trouble at the moment. And that's towards themselves, towards you, towards other people. They're disconnected from their heart space there. And then we've got the Three of Earth. Brilliant. Okay, so they're willing to work on it, and I think that that's their beginning. So I don't think they're moving away from you, even though you may be feeling a distance and a disconnect to this person. They're on their own inner journey on the way back to their heart, and that's why they're not able to manifest like as they ordinarily do, because in order to be a manifester, a good manifester under the Magician, you have to be connected to your heart space, and they're not at the moment. So their manifestations are coming out a bit skewy, and they want to address that before doing anything else. And then we've got the Five of Wands here. Yeah, the inner conflict here, lots of inner conflict. So we've got the Magician again. Okay, yeah, they've tried to manifest into this feeling of lack and disconnection from the heart. It has not gone well. It has not gone well for them. And then we've got the Four of Wands. It's about the commitment. Yeah, so they are trying to manifest in, bring in a commitment. They are coming across, they might be coming across to you as maybe being withholding, down, I want to say down, depressed. I don't think they're down or depressed. They're just not connecting to the connection in the way that they feel it deserves. So that should be quite self-honest here, but I don't think they're being honest with you on their reasons. I think with you, they've just kind of withdrawn without explaining all of that. But it's kind of one of those things that's hard to put into words for a lot of people. Not that I've clarified this side with the wrong deck. Normally I clarify with the below deck, but I've done this with the above deck. Spirit does this all for a reason, Libra, so don't worry about that. I'm now going to use this deck to clarify the connection. Sometimes, because this deck is very different to this one, this deck is about universal movements, the movements of the planets, the above, that's why it's the above deck, and this is below, this is the day-to-day details deck, right? I think Spirit wanted me to use the above deck to clarify their energy, because I think that this person, they might be quite highly spiritual, your person that you're connected to, but there was something going on with them that's to do with their entire life path, not just you. You just happen to play a part in it. But at the moment, they're withdrawing energy from the connection to tend to other things in their life path, to the way that they heal, they're healing from whatever they've been through in their life, the way that they're aligning with themselves, with spirit, with the universe. See, they need to do through that journey before they can commit to anybody. So this isn't a just you just you moving away on a new journey. They're on, I'd say, a whole new spiritual journey within themselves, which is probably taking their attention away from the connection. Right, can I please clarify the Nine of Pentacles, please? The Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, please. I never do that. Crazy. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, the Moon. We've got the Moon here. You don't know. So you're showing me you're the Nine of Pentacles here, and this person's the Hermit, because they're healing on the inside. They're hermiting, right? But that's not known to you. You think that they're just withdrawn, they're not interested, whatever. It's not that. They're just that's how they handle big emotional shifts. Your person's going through an emotional shift at the moment. Yeah, you've got death and you've got the Four of Cups. So yeah, it is an ending of such, because but it's not an ending in the way that you think it is. The Four of Cups there, it's like the universe is trying to give you little nudges to say that this isn't the physical end of the relationship, but you have not been seeing those signs for some reason, Libra. You've been seeing them now. So death came in straight now in the middle between that Four of Cups and the moon, under your energy of the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, something has ended. When this person returns, they're not going to be the same, but that might be a good thing, Libra. So the universe is just asking for a bit of patience on this one from you. Okay, can I get the Six of Cups in the connection, please? The Six of Cups. Yeah, see, this makes sense now, using this deck in this particular reading for the connection, because then I can describe to you how this is playing out in the 3D. Okay, so we've got the Magician. Yeah, things are happening in this connection. The Knave of Chalices, they're going to come forward with something, and the Two of Swords. Okay, so when the time is right for them, when they feel that they have reached whatever it is that they're looking for on their spiritual journey within, they actually come to a point where they need to make a decision on this connection, whether it's for them, whether to keep investing, whether it's got potential to move forwards. I see them making that decision positively in your favor, and then making a move towards you. It's going to be a small gesture at first. It's not going to be a big declaration of love or anything like that. You'll be like, hey, sorry, I've been a bit shit. Do you want to grab a coffee? I can explain it all, that sort of thing. They are going to come in and try and revive this out somewhere, because it's coming under Magician energy. So that's pulling in all the universal sources and physical resources in the 3D to make something happen. And it's pointing towards the Six of Cups, which is your connection to each other. Okay, can I get the Hermit, please? The Hermit. The Hermit. I believe this is predominantly them. The Hermit. Yeah, the Hanged Man, new perspective. And the Hermit, they need a new perspective on love, how they give love, how they receive love, how they connect to it. The Two of Pentacles, that's kind of like, they're wobbly at the moment on that. They keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then we've got Strength. So they're showing me that they're determined to get straight on this. They're going within. This is a person who's with conviction. This is someone who's very self-aware. I mean, it's painful for you, Libra, because you don't know what's going on. So from the surface, I think this looks like this person's just going off on a new journey without you, without caring the world. This person is very introspective. They are very aware. They're spiritually aware as well. What they aren't good at doing is communicating, because the only swords in their energy I'm seeing at the moment are swords that are directed inwards to themselves, like their swords energy. The only swords energy that they are showing towards you at the Seven of Swords, which is deception. Not to say they want to be deceiving towards you, as in their actions are coming across to you in a certain way that is not true. They're not communicating what's going on to you. I mean, maybe you've not known each other that long and they feel it being appropriate to put all of this onto you. Maybe they feel you won't understand, because these are like kind of like ethereal, spiritual kind of process your person's going through. But to be honest, Libra, you're sitting here watching tarot. I mean, of course you're spiritual, they can open up to you, but they might not know that. Okay, can I get the some universal advice, please, for Libras in this position? Universal advice, some universal advice, please. Universal advice, universal advice. Get the Nine of Vessels, that's beautiful. It's Nine of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. Wow. We've got 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. That's incredible. All in cups, all in emotions. Right, I mean, I know they're in the opposite direction, but to be honest, to me, they're not. 7, 8, 9. It's gone the up. But so the Seven of Verses is generosity, abundance. That's when we were talking about giving and take, sharing. This person has a lot to give. They just can't give it at the moment. They need it all for themselves on their healing journey. You have a lot to give, but you're also managing your pentacle garden. So you don't want to overgive to the situation, and that's very wise, Libra. Then we've got the Eight of Vessels, which is moving on. So Eight of Cups in traditional tarot is a man moving away from Eight Cups to find his ninth cup. In the Wildwood deck, it has a different meaning. Similar, but different. It's moving on in order to find a rebirth and emotional fulfillment. it's like revisiting the cups that you've got. Can we get a bigger cup out of this, right? And we only do that if we fill the 7 cups we've got to make a massive 8th cup, right? And it's actually rebirth in this deck, not an ending. It's acknowledging that sometimes energies have to move away in order to come back better. And then in the 7 of Vessels means that it's morning, so you're feeling sad, you're missing them probably at this distance, feeling confusion, feeling rejected. But what this morning is actually bringing up options. Options are coming in for the future for you, Libra, in regards to this connection. I don't think it's over, even though it very much feels like it on the surface. I know it's feeling like it to you now, that this person's going through a whole energetic transformation, and they're going to come back probably very different from when you last saw them, in a good way. Right, okay, Libra, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it resonated and that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. And if you're interested in a one-to-one reading with me, then check the description box for my Calendly links. And until then, Libra, I'm going to love you and leave you. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.